Watch toy trains and everything.
All right, got it painted all black. There are, a few little spots, especially on the ceiling. It's really hard to get into all those little crevices. But since I'm going to be splattering some glow-in-the-dark paint in here, I figured a few white spots is probably not the end of the world. So, and I've been trying my best to try to record in here, but it's just not possible because this closet is just it's so tight, and it's really hard to get some space to be able to record. But I've blocked these holes so that I don't splatter paint outside these walls. And yeah, I'm just gonna go to town in here. I've got this sheet set up that I'm gonna wrap around my shoulders while I'm doing it, so that I keep the splatters outside. Hopefully won't get any outside, but at least keep them very much minimalized. So yeah, let's see what it looks like after. Okay, so I'm mixing this glow-in-the-dark paint. It's supposed to be extreme glow-in-the-dark. And the directions say to shake it or to stir it multiple times. And then you're supposed to put a base coat of white, but obviously, since I'm just splattering it inside, doing a base coat of white under all the splatters is not gonna happen. So what I'm actually doing is I'm pouring a little bit into a cup, and then I'm adding just a little bit of white paint to kind of make it stand out a little bit. Stir it up. All right, I think it's looking pretty splattered. I've used 5 colors, so I'm gonna charge the colors a little bit more with some light from my flashlight, and then I'm gonna turn off the lights and see what it looks like. Okay, first thing we gotta do before we spray foam our rocks is we gotta seal up the inside of this box. So, see, it's just a regular cardboard box. We gotta tape down these flaps and put tape in the corners. So, that's what I am doing right now. Okay, so the foam rocks are all hard and set. It took me forever to cut them out of the boxes, and I still got all this extra stuff still kind of sticking to them. I think if I do this again, when I do it again, because I probably will, layouts and stuff, I think I'll just do it like on a flat surface. I did it in the box because I was like, oh, the corners, that'll be perfect because then I'll just be able to shape the rocks and then put them right into the corners of our closet for the mine. But it was really hard to cut them out. Those boxes are totally ripped apart. And in my mind, I'm thinking it'll be easier if I just do it on a flat surface and then like cut the angles instead. But they are out. They are ready to be carved and painted. And I also have, oh, I forgot to grab them, but I have these little like glow in the dark kind of black light rocks, little rocks that I'm gonna embed into these rocks and into the mine too. So I'll have to charge the whole closet, like the whole mine once it's done, so that when I run the trains through, it will glow. But you know, I think that I'm hoping that it's going to work really well. So I guess we'll see. Okay, got our fan set up, so it's blowing any fumes away from us. Turn this back on.
Okay.
What do you think?
It doesn't
looking pretty good. You excited to put them in our?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, we got a little more carving to do, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I finished the rocks. Got them all shaped and painted. They're not exactly what I would call realistic, but I went a little overboard with the glow-in-the-dark metallic kind of shiny paints. But I'm really hoping that once I get everything in the closet, I'll be able to charge it with a UV light, and then it'll glow like crazy when I send the train through, which will be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to giving it a try for the first time. Yeah, all these little stones glow in the dark. The paint glows in the dark. There's some gold in there and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to give it a try. So the next step is we just gotta get these up into the closet. Okay, hopefully you can see the corners. I know it's very dark in here. That's on purpose. But I'm gonna use some liquid nails. I wasn't sure what kind of adhesive would be best to glue the foam into the closet, so I just picked this. Like, I don't know. I think there's probably a million ways I could do it, but I think this will just be nice and easy. So let's get to it. Just put it right there for a second. Okay. Now we're gonna stick this in the corner. Very nice. Okay. All right, I need another piece. All right, I need to test this. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay. All right. All right, last piece over here, I think. All right, perfect. Okay. I think that's looking really good. All right, now I'm gonna move to this side. Okay, time to do the other side. I got this really big one that I think I'm gonna put right here. And then, let's see, this one, will that one fit here? Yep, that'll be great right there. And then we'll do those and then we'll see where we're at. I got a couple more small pieces I can put on flat parts of the wall. There you go.
Why do I need to hold this?
So I don't have to hold it.
And why can't you hold it?
Because I'm doing this in the closet and it's really awkward to try to do that and hold it when we're in the closet. All right, so now I've got these kind of flat pieces that I need to figure out where to put them. I think just close to the door might be the best spot, or maybe right in the middle might be good, like just on the wall right here. This is kind of flat, so maybe if I put it right up against the ceiling, that might look like a stalactite or something. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, I'm ready, Calder. All right, let's see. I like this liquid nails because it's, sorry, my daughter's trying to get in and my son locked the door. I like this because it's thick, so it'll hold it in place until it dries because the foam is so light. Okay,